Yesterday I finally put pieces into place, and I have been bullied for quite some time now. Not only bullied, but a number of other things to make me feel a certain way. Either with what I'm doing in my life to try to better certain situations with my health. I've been made to feel a certain way when people don't understand it. And I've had it. I understand now how young people can feel. And it's horrible. And I don't like it. It's gotta stop. I've had people criticize me, laugh at me, make jokes at my expense, talk behind my back, write things that are just horrible. I mean, there's been so much that's been done. Ignore me, hurt me in so many different ways. As if I don't even exist on this planet. I've cried myself to sleep at night. It's hit my self-worth. It's done a number of things. And I don't want that in my life. It's the last thing I've wanted, and God, know how children feel. It's horrible. I'm an adult, and I could only imagine how children feel when this is happening to them, when they're ostracized, when they walk by people and people snicker, and it's the same sort of thing on social media. People say hurtful things. And then you hear about it or see it. And all these other people see it, and all these other people have a great laugh. Except for you're the one out of that loop. And your self-worth goes. As for me, I'm tired of being treated like I don't exist. Being treated like my words have never been said. Being treated like I'm trying to say things and there's no response. Being treated like being bullied. Mean things that are being said. Hurtful things, cruel things that are being said. Jokes that are being made at my expense. Just hurtful things. And everybody's having such a laugh at my expense. And it's cruel. And if that was your objective, bingo, you did it. So when I do Misty Tripoli, who her credentials alone are ridiculous. She came out of LA and she was Nike's top fitness person. Top for 27 years. She knows stuff about fitness. And she created Groove. And I'm so thankful she did. Because this is what's helping my lungs. And I know it's helped others because they've told me. And I don't find anything funny in that. I find it's awesome. So for the people who want to laugh, laugh. Because that's just ignorance. My hope is to become a facilitator so I can teach others who are like-minded like me, who have lung diseases and who need to do exercises every day with their lungs in order to get this gunk up and out so we can breathe. It's better to do it at home instead of in a hospital where there's germs and everything that we can pick up. I don't find anything funny about that. And for adults who just want to try something different, just come on and groove with me. That's why I do the things I do. There is a method to my madness. And by what I'm doing, if I'm able to help people in any way or any capacity at all, then that's a plus. And it's a win-win. And what is wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. There's people out there that do. And I'm muting that. I'm turning that way down. Because I don't want to hear that. It's negativity. It's ignorance because they don't understand. And they don't bother asking the questions about what's happening or why. They just make snide, ignorant comments when they don't understand anything. And that's a shame. And I think the problem is that these people have got to stop. Just stop. Take a step back, put it in park. And look at your motives and wonder, why are you bullying people? Why are you bullying people and why? Is that right? And the answers are it's not. It's not right ever, ever, ever to bully anybody. A child, a teen, 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old, 60, 70, 80. I don't care how old you are. It is wrong. It's wrong to bully people or to make them feel like they don't exist. It's wrong. My mind and my body have to become synced in with each other. They have to become locked in to my wellness and well-being. Because I have been told, if not, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this. That's where I need to focus. Positivity, moving forward, all of this. It's going to be big changes in my life, physically, mentally, emotionally. And I can't have all of this swirling about just for other people's amusement and enjoyment. I can't have that. Go find your amusement elsewhere. And please just leave me alone. Just please leave me alone. I just want to have a peaceful existence. And that's it. And just do what I do day by day. I don't want to have to worry about the bullies and the mean people and the people that talk behind your back and have good laugh at you for this, that, or the other. And the people that lie, oh my goodness, they lie like a cheap rug and say things that are just out of this world. I just shake my head like, what? No. It's just, it's enough. It's just so many different forms of abuse and bullying and mean that I can't even count anymore. It's enough. It's enough. Stop. Am I perfect? Far from it. Ever claimed to be perfect? Never. There's only one person that has ever been perfect, and that's my Lord Jesus Christ. If people were more forgiving in this world and more loving, I think this world would be a much better place. Those are my opinions and my thoughts. People were less mean and hurtful and more kind and helpful and less two-faced. This world, I think, would be really different. When I get emotional or anything like that, if there's anything affecting me that way, my body, boy, my body feels it. Oh Lord, my body feels it, and it's not good at all. Recently, for the last while now, I feel I've seriously been under attack. It's so hard just to keep this body going daily. But when people are bullies, and people are mean, around you, it's very difficult to keep yourself on one track. For a while, I felt happy. Even though there was many stuff happening, I was feeling happier. But being bullied is not fun at all. It just makes everything in my body worse. My heart, for instance. I had to see a doctor because my heart was just not behaving. I got upset, really upset, a few days prior. And they asked what's been happening in my life. And I told them. And they said, you've got to stop that. You just got to stop it. And take just time for you now. I agree. I absolutely agree. When people bully you, when people blame you for things, when people use you as a scapegoat, it's just too much for me to deal with. I'm constantly having to prove myself over and over and over again. No more. No more. I posted something and somebody laughed at it. I couldn't understand why. Then they bullied me. More. Getting my body upset like that, it doesn't do anything for me right now. Today, I have a blockage. Some came out, and I've never seen anything like that before. It's new. And I mean color. I don't even know what kind of color I can tell you it was. I've never seen anything like that. Sort of beige? Like a light beige? I've never seen anything like that before. But I'm told it's my liver. Or something's blocking my common bile duct, stopping the bile from getting through. Haven't been able to go since. And they said, monitor that, and if this happens again, I need to go to the hospital really badly, quickly, because it's my liver. It could mean my liver's failing me. And I hope not. This type of stress on my body other people have provided. Catalyst for what's happening. But I've let it happen. I should have stopped it a long time ago. I've lost a family member. A good friend of mine as well. Her father died, and we lost him too. I know how that feels, losing a daddy. And I went to support her too. And I forgot to wear my mask. Which is a stupid thing for me to do. So that's the reason why I haven't really been on, because it's been so difficult to talk. And when I do, the bones in my head, they crunch now. Really crunch badly. It's exceptionally painful. Nothing pain-wise takes it away. Nothing. Like my neurologist said, that even the topical stuff won't do a damn thing, and I said it doesn't, because of the fact that it's so deep, it's skeletal, it's my bone. And I can't even touch here because it's so sore. There's my eye again.
I just feel really worn out. Really worn out right now. I can't take any more. I need to work on building up my strength. That's what I need to do. Because it's just been zapped out of me. And I keep fighting hard not to go into the hospital for other reasons. I'd rather go into the hospital for the good reasons, which would be surgery. But I need to be in the most tip-top shape for the surgery. Physically, mentally, spiritually, everything all aligned, all in balance. That's what I need to concentrate on right now. And not people that are bullying me, or trying to hurt me, or being mean and cruel. I don't need to concentrate on that. That's for sure. I hope that you're doing good, all of you. I hope you are. And I keep praying. I keep praying. My doctor, she is on sabbatical with her husband in France or Paris for what he's doing or studying with the family. But she's coming back in January, and I'm so happy about that. But before she left, she hugged me. And she cried. She gave me such a big hug. And she cried. Because she knows what kind of pain I'm in. I'm actually this Friday going to see my pain doctor. Because no amount of pain goes away. And I've been living with this for so long. I've been trying to keep so strong.